Every coffee needs a lotus.
And welcome back to our exclusive webinar entitled Business Rescue Project Opportunity to Reinvent, with none other than Coach Vishnu Annapareddy. And Sir Vishnu, before I call you back for you to answer the questions, I would like to invite our participants to please join the second and third part of our Business Rescue Project series. This will happen on August 11, part 2. That's a Tuesday. And on August 18, part 3. If I were you, I'd be signing up and joining. Why? Because this first part has been very enlightening. It has, like what I mentioned, Sir Vishnu is calm and informative and inspiring. And because of that, the things we learned today are easily digested and the reflections are real and applicable, and because of that, we can pursue transformation of ourselves from who we are now to who we want to be. And I'd like to greet the participants from all parts of the Philippines. We have some people from Albay, Baguio, Batangas, Bulacan, Cagayan de Oro, Cavite, Cebu, Coron, Palawan, Davao, General Santos City, Ligan City, Iloilo City, La Union, Laguna, Nueva Ecija, Pangasinan, Quezon Province, and Zamboanga City. Sir Vishnu, welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, sir, are you ready to answer the questions? Are you ready to answer the question, sir? For our Zoom participants, type in your question at the Q&A box. For Zoom Live, raise your hand, click the raise hand button. Facebook, type in your answer in the comment section. So, first question, Sir Vishnu.
Yes, sir.
From Gunther, how can a service-oriented business operate normally with its personnel either working at home or on limited working conditions?
Okay. Good question. I look at two things. One is change of platform that you're working and you're providing the service. If it's offline, can we go online? So change of platform. So you're providing the same service, but can I change the platform where I provide the service? That's one. The second one is, can I, or as a business, can we collaborate with any other business, and can we do a successful, can we take it long period of time? So for example, is Starbucks, which is very, very big, has oldest and probably one of the biggest restaurants called Secret Recipe. Secret Recipe is really famous for their cakes. And Starbucks used to also offer cakes. But what happened was the original supplier of Starbucks, I think they had an issue, maybe during this pandemic time, we're not able to give or at the prices with the stock and different outlets open. Now, Secret Recipe and Starbucks have collaborated, and now in Starbucks cakes. That means now Secret Recipe instantly have increased their store presence by 5,000%.
Wow.
By just collaborating with Starbucks. So you look at, can I change the platform? You look at, can I collaborate? I give you another example. One of the companies that I consult and I work with, they heavily rely on face-to-face communication. All their sales are done face-to-face. So what they have done during this pandemic is they have partnered with a new platform called as, hang on, the name is, it's called Evergreen. And now they are doing sales over the phone, which does not require a physical signature because the system automatically records the call. Wow. So they're taking advantage of the technology. The sales presentation is the same, but the platform is different instead of face-to-face. So look at collaborating with other businesses. Service to the fullest. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Coach Vishnu. From Robert, the question, by the way, was from Gunther. And now Robert would like to ask, how can a travel agency survive the current crisis?
It's really tough. It's really tough. Look at what I would say is a travel agency which was probably a travel agency for the whole of Philippines. Now we can't support the whole of Philippines because of existing whatever the restrictions, but use this time, the next 2 weeks, because nothing is moving next 2 weeks. No one is going anywhere. Everyone is at home. Use this next 2 weeks as an opportunity for your travel agency to educate public about different parts of Philippines where they can plan their holidays for December.
Okay.
So become an education medium, become an education front, because as a travel agency, you have so much knowledge, you have so much understanding about different parts of it at this stage. So use next 2 weeks to become a platform where people can come and learn more about Philippines and travel destinations and stuff. You can create your own content, or you can co-create it with other travel related blogs. So there might be bloggers, and you can start use their content, but you start advertising them, or they start advertising you, and that the name gets out in next 2 weeks. Then start locally. So for example, the trend that we see in Malaysia now, even though you cannot leave the country, the local tourism has become pretty vibrant. People love traveling, people want to travel. So maybe people in Boracay cannot come down to Metro Manila to have a trip, but people in Boracay might like to go on a trip within that city. People in Metro Manila might like to do a staycation. So it's up to you to start planning localized first, and then going to the whole country. And during this next 2 weeks, become a source of information for lots of tourists who would love to travel within Philippines and also outside Philippines, working around your industry. Yeah.
Those are great ideas, Sir Vishnu. Thank you so much. But I'd like to ask you this. It's 11:33 already.
Yeah.
And I would like to ask you if you can still take some more questions. And if so,
I can do till...
How many more questions can you entertain, sir?
I can do 3 more questions.
3 more questions. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
From Jose Vicente III. How can lawyers benefit from the new normal?
I think, I hate to say this, but whether you like it or not, a lot of people are being terminated, unlawfully. So if I was a lawyer now, I will start a YouTube channel.
Okay.
And if happen, what they should do. If that happened, what they should do. How do they protect their job? What can they ask for the employer? Is it allowed?
You're breaking up, Sir Vishnu.
Lawyers have wealth of knowledge.
Yes, they do.
And now it's time to put that knowledge out. And at the end of every video, and if someone wants to chat with you,
that's right,
a case, or if you use this online platform to get your knowledge out, because a lot of people don't know. I see a lot of my friends asking friends, hey, this happened to me, I don't know what to do, I don't know. Use this opportunity to educate public, and in that way you might get some clients.
That's right.
And it applies to at every level. Properties, companies closing down, the landlord is not releasing the deposits. What can I ask? I can't pay the rent, I need a 3 months buffer, but my land, should I do? There are so many things, and lawyers, so try to do that. Yeah.
Thank you, Sir Vishnu. And for our last question, from Mary M. How can rescue be possible with a threatened market and a frightened set of staff?
The first and foremost one, it's very understandable that the staff are frightened. Yeah? We can't meet them. The worst is you can't meet them. The staff is frightened. They're frightened for their own future is going to look like, etc., etc. Your level best to bring the communication to your people. So during this pandemic, one thing that we have done, long meetings with my staff. I had short meeting. So instead of doing once every week a huddle, we started doing a 15 to 20 minutes huddle every day, 5 days a week. There is something every single day. And the next one, I strongly advise you not to give people a bad sandwich. What's a bad sandwich? You have the bread, the meat is not good, and then you try to cover it up with another bread. If you have a bad news to deliver, you start with the bad news. Guys, I want to be very open and honest with you guys. Next 2 weeks, we cannot be going to the field. Our operational services, this is going to take a hit on our revenue. And I want to be very open and honest with you. And when you start like that, you earn your people's trust.
Okay.
You're not trying to like, okay, guys, how is everyone? Everyone okay? We have some hope, and we have this good thing and that good thing. Okay, but we have this problem. Don't try to cover it.
Okay.
These are your people. Be upfront. Open the gates. Tell the bad news first. And I'm sharing this because you're part of my team. And I want to be open and honest. What do you guys suggest we should do in next 2 weeks? Now open the floor for them to give some solutions. Instead of trying to and win their trust. Yeah. Second one is you might not have a plan because no one knows what's going to happen in 4 weeks from now. Will this be 18th of August? Will this shut down and will we open up back again? No one knows the answers. So during these times which are uncertain, I strongly suggest, as the leader of your company, have daily goals, day-to-day goals. Because we don't know. We don't know what happens on 18th of August. Is the cases going to go up, go down? We are not in the government. We don't know all the statistics and stuff. But we know what we can do today. From the time I wake up from the bed to the time I go back to sleep, what can I do in next 8 hours of my productive time? Set daily goals with your team. Maybe we will hit our... We'll have a conversation with them. We'll spend 40 minutes talking to them, find out how their business is doing. Maybe we might not recover everything, but we might recover 25% of what they owe us. Let's have that one. And that's a daily goal. Today, I want to speak to the 4 accounts. Have daily goals, because the more you think about future, you become more anxious. That's something that I would do if I was you guys.
Thank you so much, Sir Vishnu. And before we ask our participants to give you a big round of applause, I would like to apologize because we still have a lot of questions, but I know that was the last question you could accommodate. I'd like to acknowledge Cromwell, Maestrado, Rizalina, Marika Rose, Prince Dale, Sharon, Florence, Precious, Z, and Raymond for asking us the questions. And hopefully you can join us on our part 2 session. Am I right, Sir Vishnu? On August 10, part 3, August 18. This is Rescuing Your Business and Reinventing Yourself series. So, Sir Vishnu, we call the last minute of our webinar.
I missed the last 5 seconds. Can you just repeat last 5?
We call it the takeaway. So, if there's one thing you'd like us to ponder on before we sleep tonight, what will that be?
This is what I want all of you to leave with. The first step of recovery is to repair what has been broken. That's the first step of recovery, is to repair what's being broken. The first step of repair is to understand actually what's the big picture. So as we are heading towards recovery, as we are heading towards repairing, let's understand what's setting daily goals, and accomplishing what we said we will accomplish today. Because if we can look after today, tomorrow will look after itself. Thank you very much.
Wow. Thank you so much, Sir Vishnu, broadcasting live from Malaysia. Big hand, everyone.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone.
Vishnu, thank you so much for your generosity, for your positivity, for your calm demeanor, and for inspiring all of us to go for personal transformation, so we can change not only ourselves, our organizations, but our country as well. So thank you, Sir Vishnu, and see you on our part 2 and part 3.
Thank you. See you, Mr.
Thanks
Howell.
so much,
See you, Ms.
Vishnu.
Irish.
Welcome back on our screen, none other than our president, Miss Irish Malonda Samson.
Hi, Sir Howell, I'm back.
Hello, Miss Irish.
Yes, sir. And of course, in behalf of Ariva Academy, we would like to thank Mr. Vishnu Annapareddy for this opportunity in giving us free e-learning sessions, helping us on how to recover, giving strategies, giving insights to all of us Filipinos.
And it's
Sir
very
Howell.
timely, Ma'am Irish.
Yes, yes, I
Version 2
agree.
of MECQ first day,
Mm-mm,
we
mm-mm.
can start reinventing ourselves and rescuing our businesses.
Yes, Sir Howell, your greatest takeaway for today.
Okay, so before I say my takeaway, can we ask our participants to write their own?
Yes, please. Please share with us your thoughts, your key takeaways on today's e-learning session.
Ayan. So ako na, Miss Irish.
Sure, sir.
Gusto ko yung 3 steps to reinventing yourself. Mindset first. Number 2, asking questions. And number 3, doing reflections. And those are particularly questions, I like what he said. Questions are the answers. If we know to ask the right questions, we can be better human beings.
I agree with you, Sir Howell. And of course, for me naman what are the traits of great leaders? Of course,
Yeah.
accountability for failures, not afraid to be human, strong enough to be vulnerable. It's okay not to be okay.
Okay.
And of course, I love the most the rabbi story.
Yes, the
Windows
window
and mirrors.
and mirror.
And of course, because of that, we would like to thank you, Sir Howell, for moderating our session today.
Always a pleasure, Ma'am Irish.
And of course, why don't you invite them for your session on Tuesday, Sir Howell?
Okay, so to our participants here via Zoom, FB Live and LinkedIn, please sign up. We have an upcoming workshop webinar on August 11, how to take on greater responsibility, step up skills for non-managers. It's a shameless plug. Nonetheless, I'd like to invite you all. You'll learn so much from this masterclass. Thank you, Miss Irish.
Okay, so Sir Howell, Sir Cromwell said nuggets po niya is, of course, number 1, borrow creativity, and number 2, BHAGs.
Yeah.
Okay, from Phoebe Sabello, a good leader must be a Windows first leader.
I love that.
Sir, read the
RB,
comment. Yes.
be a window first leader, and see you all at part 2 and 3 series. And thank you, Ariva Academy from RB.
Thank you as well for watching this RB. Okay. And of course, with that, Sir Howell, thank you so much. And
thank you.
To our participants, to our viewers, thank you so much for joining us this day. And this is not yet the end of our e-learning session. I would like to thank our win-win partners, Ariva Academy. In behalf of Ariva Academy, we would like to thank our official media partner, Art Plus Magazine, digital media partners, Focus Media, Globaltronics, City Advertising Ventures, Outcome, Elevate Media. For win-win partners, thank you to Brother, Faber-Castell, Glutacy, Moringa O2, KFC, Mr. Donut, Tokyo, Lotus Biscoff, Boss Job, CERT Technology Inc., Finma Properties, Salary Jet, Ilawi Korea, Kitosan and Carpo Consulting, Enchanted Kingdom, Disperse, Cosmotech Philippines Inc., MindChump's virtual preschool program. To register your toddlers, please call them at 0906 486 0710 or email them at disakanabe@mindchumps.org. Essential Safety Products PH for your personal protective equipments for your health and safety compliance requirements. Please email them rather at essentialsafetyph@gmail.com. And if you want to place your ads here, advertise your company, your services, your logo, have a brand exposure to thousands of viewers in LinkedIn, YouTube, FB, and Zoom, please email us at marketing@ariva.com.ph. Stay on top of our insights and updates. If you want to know more about our upcoming e-learning programs, please stay connected and visit us on our social media pages. Please join the Ariva Academy Facebook group, like the Ariva Academy Facebook fan page, follow the Ariva Academy LinkedIn page, and visit us on our website. It's www.ariva.com.ph. And if you missed watching our e-learning session with Mr. Vishnu Annapareddy today, this morning, or the previous e-learning sessions that we had, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can watch the replay. Please share this with your colleagues, with your boss, with your family. Again, please do subscribe. Ariva Academy and Ariva Talks. For our upcoming online learning sessions, we would like to invite you. This will be on Friday, August 7. Work smart, not just hard. How to boost your productivity at work. And we will be having Mr. Jonathan Yabut to discuss the session. Another e-learning masterclass, of course, we would like to invite you. This will be on Tuesday, August 11, 3 to 5:30 in the afternoon. We will be having Mr. Howell Mabalot, our moderator, to discuss how to take on greater responsibility, step up skills for non-managers. Effective technical writing and communication skills for performance excellence. This will be on Wednesday next week, Wednesday, August 12. And we will be having Ms. Rory Sugay to discuss the session. We would like to invite you as well on our 12 employee welfare and fringe benefits. This will be on August 13, Thursday. And we have invited spokespersons from DOLE, SSS, Pag-ibig, and PhilHealth for us to share what are the benefits that we can have during this COVID season, COVID pandemic, rather. Okay, this another e-learning masterclass, cost-effective purchasing, sourcing, procurement, management, and the new business normal, August 14. The intersection of human resource and accounting department, Friday, August 14, and we will be having Mr. Orly to go up to discuss the session. And of course, we would like to invite you. Please do save the dates. This will be on October 26 to 30, Ariva's learning event, a 5-day virtual journey. We would like to invite you. The Asia's highly anticipated HR learning event. We're calling out HR professionals out there. Please do join us on the Asia HRD Summit and the Philippine HR Congress 2020. Transcendence, Converging People Science and Technology. For further details and how to register, please email us at successseminars@ariva.com.ph. And if you want to invite Mr. Vishnu Annapareddy, Mr. Howell Mabalot, and other Ariva partner speakers to do an exclusive e-learning session for your team, for your company, please do email me at irish.arivaacademy@gmail.com, or you can call me at 0916-695-4418. And that's it. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. I hope that you learn a lot from our speaker, Mr. Vishnu Annapareddy. Again, this is Irish Malonda Samson. In Ariva, it's all about being better. Please stay safe, everyone, and healthy. Thank you so much.